Hey guys, welcome back. This is Rob from myppctraining.com, and in today's video I'm going to walk you through some best practices to keep in mind while using AdWords. These are really powerful if you implement them, so make sure you pay close attention. With that said, let's get right to it. Okay, so today I'm going to go through with you 7 best practices. There are a lot, okay, but these are the 7 that you should definitely keep in mind and the ones you should focus on mostly, okay? There's definitely a lot more, but this is going to keep you on the straight and narrow. So log in your AdWords account. You can see here we're in our white label campaign. We're in the overview. The first thing we're going to do in the first best practice is actually testing multiple ads per ad group. Very, very important, okay? So if you go into ad groups, you can see here we got all our ad groups. Open up an ad group. Come up here to ads. You can see here we're running 4 ads per ad group. So why do we do that? Well, the whole point of AdWords is testing, okay? So we need the data to look at, to optimize, to see what to do. So we need to run multiple ads. I suggest running at bare minimum 3, at maximum 4, all right? So you want to be between 3 and 4. Any more is just overkill. So what you're going to do is run 3 or 4 ads per ad group. And every 7 days, you're going to come in here, you're going to look at which ads are converting the best, which are converting poorly. You're going to pause the losers, and you're going to replace them with something else. And you're just going to continually do that every week or every other week, or whatever you want to do, whatever your schedule is for optimizations. And that's what you're going to do, okay? It's very, very important. I've seen so many accounts over the years that have just had 1 ad in them, and it's a wasted opportunity. Now, the next thing we're going to go into is to make sure your ads are rotating correctly. So we're going to come down here to Settings, Additional Settings, Ad Rotation, Optimize. You want Google to auto-optimize your ads, okay? They're going to show the best performing ads. So that's very important, all right? You don't want to mess around with any of these other features. Well, I guess they got rid of they got rid of these now. So you definitely want them to optimize your ads for you, because you only want to be showing your best converting ads to your potential prospects here. Now the next thing we're going to go into is extensions. Very important, okay? So quick hit on extensions here. You hit this plus sign here is where you add them. Site link, call out, structured snippet, call. All right, these should be on every single campaign. Obviously, if you can do all of the extensions, that's incredible. That's awesome, and you should do it, definitely. But for the most part, a lot of people just don't understand them, and I have made videos on our channel about the different extensions and how they work and what they're about, and I'll put a link for that below this video in the description, so you can check that out too. But for right now, best practice, site link, call out, structured snippet, call. Very important. You want to always have those at the campaign level of every campaign you're doing. All right? So next best practice, twisted my words up there, is you want to go under keywords, is stay away from broad match keywords. I know, they can be great, and a lot of people use them for different things, but if you're just getting started in AdWords, or you just want to run a small campaign, you do not want to use broad match. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to get steamrolled. It's just not worth it. Stick to exact match, phrase match, and modified broad match. If you don't know anything about match types, I'm going to put another link in the description to a video where I talk about the different match types and how they work. Very important you understand match types when running AdWords, okay? It's make or break. It really is. All right? The next thing is to understand bidding. So if we go into our settings, down here to bidding, there's a few different bidding strategies here. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these right now because, again, I have another video I've made that I'll put a link in the description to all of these bidding strategies and what they are, how they work, and which ones you should use and which ones you stay away from. So make sure you watch that video. It's really important. But this is a really good best practice here, is to understand what you're using. Okay, it's really important because there's a lot of stuff here that's confusing, and most people don't know what they're doing with it, and they'll get crushed if they just choose the wrong one. So check out the video in the description below this too, where I talk about bidding, and you'll understand exactly what each one of these does and how it's used. All right. So the next best practice we're going to go into is devices. This is really powerful, okay? And this is overlooked by a lot of people. So you have 3 different device things here. You have computers / desktop, you have tablets, and you have mobile phones. So you can adjust bids based on the traffic you want. So what you do is you basically, once you're running for 30 days and you have some data, you come over here to the conversion columns here, and the clicks and impressions and all this stuff, and you want to increase bids on what's driving you leads and decrease bids on what's not driving you leads. So this gives you total control over your conversions. It's really, really powerful stuff. So make sure you're doing that correctly. And the final best practice I'm going to go through with you today is location targeting. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this done wrong, and it's a campaign killer. So location options. You want to have people in your targeted locations selected. So let's say we're targeting Pennsylvania, or let's say we're targeting Philadelphia. If you have this checked up here, people in who show interest in your target locations, my ads could potentially show to people, and they could click on it, who are not even in Philadelphia. They're just interested in it, or they're searching it from somewhere else. That's a waste of money, okay? And it's not going to be a great lead if it's somebody, we're targeting Philadelphia and someone from Texas is, trying to become a lead for what we're doing. It's a waste of money. So make sure you have people in your targeted locations checked as your location settings, okay? Very important. So those are just a few best practices that I wanted to run through with you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of cool stuff coming. Give me a thumbs up if you can. Check out the links in the description. I dropped some other videos that I mentioned earlier. They're really powerful, and they're really going to help you guys out. So make sure you check those out. And other than that, I'll see you in our Facebook group, which there's a link to that as well in the description for that. So hopefully I'll catch you in the Facebook group, but if not, I'll see you in the next video.